Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Marcus Stroman is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the third inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
Settling in now, D. Gordon. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Seattle, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Johnny Walton.
Now at the plate, Donnie Walton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Well,
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Justice Sheffield will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
First pitch coming, here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Digging in, Pete Alonso. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much...
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Henniger is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Davis is off at first with 2 away. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Sheffield isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Daniel Vogelbach.
Now here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And now a pitch on the way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Lowry's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now here's the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Standing in now, Dom Thompson-Williams. Ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. A dozen home runs, 39 driven in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Jed Lowry now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Baseman, Jed Lowry.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one. High in the air out to center field. Thompson Williams is right there, one down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Now batting, Tomas Nido. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country, invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Walton is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Austin.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Nobody out, runner on first. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The throw pulls him off the bag. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So stepping in, Justice Sheffield, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Mariners pitcher with a 1-1 count. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 1-2. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Davis grabs it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Walton.
Ready for another chance? Donnie Walton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Rosario brings it in, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5, all even now at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Marisnick. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's out.
Hit to short. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
After tonight, these two teams right back at it again on Sunday as you get a look at our upcoming schedule that takes us into next week. And And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Seager fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Left side of the infield into the shift. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. From the stretch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes, number 201 in his career. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. And he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line drive to left. Nola is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Mets. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Left side. Rosario's got it. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Mariners leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. In now, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
0-2, here it comes. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next to the bat, the catcher, Tomas Nido.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tomas Nido. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And that misses ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in, Marcus Stroman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. The Mets lead it 3-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's